Summer is in 2 weeks and I have seen so many videos on high maintenance tips to look low maintenance, and my brain immediately went, my past self always thought that beauty is pain. And this mindset gave me an eating disorder, it made me gain weight, and I actually looked worse. Then I had a huge shift and I thought, wait, does this mindset actually help or destroy me? That's when my actual glow up started to kick in. I started to understand the importance of building small habits because they are naturally going to elevate your appearance over time. We are going to use methods of this book. It's called Atomic Habits, written by James Clear. I absolutely love this book. You should definitely read it to glow up on easy mode. Let's start with your mindset because the way you think affects everything else. The biggest glow up doesn't start with hair, your body, your makeup. It starts with the way you think. It starts when you shift your identity. I have a vision board that I look at every single day, and I can show it to you, but just a half because it's a little bit personal and it looks like this. It's really pretty. I love my vision board and I look at this every single day. Even my lock screen has a part of my vision board. How cute is this? Just blindly staring at pictures will not change your reality. I believe that when you see those pictures every day and envision yourself in this role as that woman, you constantly get reminded of the woman you want to become. And when you start to see yourself as that woman already, you naturally begin to act that way. That's what the 1% actually is about. It's about tiny habit shifts and tiny mindset shifts repeated constantly. Another thing that changed everything for me is focusing less on motivation and more on systems. Instead of trying to change my whole life overnight, I started to ask myself every day, what's a small thing that I can do today that my future self will thank me for? And without you realizing it, those tiny decisions slowly build your identity and then your reality. When people think about a glow up, I notice that they get lost in details. I don't like to sugarcoat things because let's be real, the first thing people notice is your body and the way you dress. And the craziest part is this part isn't high maintenance at all, but it's about discipline. One of the strongest habits that will completely change the way you look is strength training. It will help you develop a beautiful shape. You will look healthier, stronger, fresher, everything. And you will look more feminine because you will look toned in the right places and you will look amazing. You will thank me later when you started. I can never emphasize enough the importance of strength training. I'm sorry, I have to remind you every single time you need to start lifting. It doesn't make you masculine, it actually makes you more feminine. So don't forget that. Another huge thing that I always implement is getting my steps in. Walking around reduces your fat percentage, even if you don't notice it immediately because it lowers your cortisol. I remember I once had a job where I went to work with the car and I got like 3,000 steps less, and I noticed that I started to gain weight just because of those 3,000 steps. Because you have to understand that your body needs movement. You cannot sit around the whole day and expect to look amazing. This doesn't work that way. You cannot be lazy. Okay? Don't be lazy. We can do it 1%, but we cannot do it in a lazy way, okay? And another thing I swear by is drinking a lot of water. And you can also drink tea, just not with sugar. I always have tea or water, of course without any sugar. Please. We don't do sugar in this channel. Before you click away, I know you are tired of hearing these things, but I have to remind you, it's all in the basics. The basics are your fundament of the glow up, okay? It's really that simple. Because water helps flush out all your bad toxins and it helps you to have a clearer, more vibrant skin. A smart way I use from the book is I create an environment that helps me to drink more water. Before I go to sleep, for example, I fill a glass of water and place it in my kitchen with my supplements because I know in the morning I'm very lazy when I go to work and I have to get ready very fast. And when I see my glass of water, I just drink it with my supplements and it's done. Already a glass of water, drank. Solo, drank, headshot. Or I always have a big bottle of water by my side while I work. And another huge thing I find so important is eating your colors, eating vegetables. And that's the last basic tip, I promise. Because vegetables give your body vitamins. They help your hair. For example, my mother noticed that my hair looks so shiny because I started to watch my diet and I started to eat a lot of protein. And protein is also very important, by the way, because protein supports your muscle growth. It helps with your sugar cravings. It helps with your hair growth and it keeps you full for longer. Okay, I know I talked about fitness and health too much. Let's focus on something else. It's the way you dress. Choose clothes that naturally fit your body type. Just because something is in a trend doesn't mean that it will look good on you. That's the harsh reality. Always see yourself with a critical eye. Do you have long legs? Do you have a wider chest? Or are you that hourglass woman? Do you have a big belly? Do you have a big belly? If you didn't lose it yet. You have to be realistic with yourself. I'm sorry. If you want to look great, you have to be harsh with yourself sometimes. You have to go out and experiment what types of clothes fit you best. And the clothes you wear should always look clean. Your clothes should never look wrinkled or messy. Because if you don't take care of your clothes, even the best outfit will not look good. Atomic Habits talks about identity. I think beauty becomes much more reachable when you stop comparing yourself to other women. You just have to embrace what already makes you unique. Because you already are beautiful. Everyone has that one feature that makes them unique. The one beauty hack I can give you is stop following those trends. You can try them out, but please analyze your face. Every face shape is different. Not every makeup looks good on you. Some women look amazing in lashes, but lashes just doesn't suit me. It doesn't suit my eyes, and I learned to accept that. And whenever I see a woman with beautiful lashes, I want to put on those fake lashes too. But I always have to remind myself, Ilayda, it doesn't look good on you. Stay with your makeup, because you always have to analyze your face shape, your eye shape, your eyebrow shape. You have to look realistically what looks good on me. You can try those beauty trends, the makeup trends, but you have to analyze, does this really look good on me? Because some women have big beautiful lips and you can try out some beautiful colors, and other girls have big eyes. I have big eyes, for example. I love putting on eyeliner. Eyeliner is just my signature look when I do makeup. I love strong eyeliners because it makes me feel so confident, and I believe that it suits me the most. If I do a makeup without eyeliner, I just feel incomplete. It's just my signature look. And learn to contour your face according to your face shape. Because once you understand your own features and what looks good on you, you will start to create your own signature look. No matter what you do, this makeup look will make you confident no matter how bad the day is. And what suits every woman is having beautiful hair, because the biggest accessory a woman can wear is her hair. I always see women walking out of hair salons looking confident. They just exude a different kind of confidence when they walk out a hair salon. I think it's a thing. I think it's definitely a thing when a woman has a great hair. She can do anything in life. She is unstoppable, okay? One thing the book teaches is not relying on motivation and to make habits easy. And that's exactly how I approach my hair routine. Instead of damaging my hair every single day and styling it with heat tools, I put a little bit more effort in my hair on my hair wash days. I make sure that I properly wash my hair. I even shampoo my hair twice or 3 times that it really holds. I do a deep hydrating hair mask. I put on conditioner and then I wash it out with colder water. When my hair is wet after the shower, I put on after conditioner. And then I put on heat protectant and then I blow dry it very nicely. It's not as damaging as the classical heat tools. And blow drying your hair is actually not as damaging to your hair like straightening it, for example, because it has direct contact with your hair. And when my hair is almost dry, I do a heatless hairstyle, and that lasts me 2 to 3 days or even to 4 days. It looks amazing. Or when I feel like it, I just heat style it. But because I don't do it every day, it's not as damaging to my hair as normally, because I always put heat protectant when I style the hair, and the hair stays that way. So instead of making beauty harder every day, create a system that will make it easier long term for you, and a system that keeps your hair healthy. Another thing I find extremely important is colors. Nowadays, I only see black and neutrals when I look around. This is so sad, especially with women, because colors are such a nice way to express yourself, and everyone has their own colors that look best on them. I even got once a color analysis done. I'm a warm autumn, and I always do my makeup with warm autumn tones, and it completely changed how I look. The colors do not compete with my features that I have. It blends in so nicely. The book also talks about reducing friction in your decisions, and it made my decisions much more easier when I go shopping, because I know what colors suit me, and when I see a shirt and I'm not sure about the color, if it will suit me, I just look at my palette, and if the palette doesn't have that color, I just don't buy it. But there are certain colors that I really like, which is light pink. For example, you will see this on me. My nails are in light pink. My room is in light pink. I love this color, and I think it still looks good on me. You shouldn't be too fixed on those color palettes if you have a color that you really like to wear. And I feel very feminine when I wear light pink or red. For example, red is also my favorite color. Once I understood what colors naturally suit me more, I stopped buying things that washed me out. I started to buy things that naturally made me stand out more. I also think that some colors look amazing with certain hair colors. As a natural brunette, I think black doesn't look good on me. It makes my hair color disappear. This is why I always choose lighter colors, because it makes my hair color stand out more. And with blondes, I think with blondes, they look amazing in black. I think creating a contrast will really make your beauty stand out. The last and most important beauty tip is sleep. I think beauty sleep is real. You should sleep 7 to 8 hours every day, including me. Because whenever I sleep properly, I have a different glow. My face glows, I'm much more active, my energy is right. I immediately notice a difference in my body, in my face. I look less bloated, my energy is right. Just everything. You will look fresher overall when you have your sleep, because your skin repairs itself while you sleep. Your body recovers better, and you just look healthier overall. Honestly, I'm still struggling with having a sleep schedule to this day. But this is where the law from Atomic Habits helped me the most. The book says make it obvious instead of relying on motivation. So what I did is I changed my environment to make this habit easier. For example, I switched to dimmed orange light when it's time to sleep. I open the window so my room gets colder, and that's how I signal to my brain that it's actually time to sleep, and my body naturally gets more tired. I create signals for my brain that it's time to sleep. You have to create an environment that supports your desired habit. If you have watched this video until now, thank you so much. If there is a glow up tip that I didn't mention yet, drop it in the comments. I am very new on YouTube, so every like, every subscription, every comment you make would support me a lot, and I would love to read them. Let's glow up together. Bye bye.